Hey guys, welcome back to OnePunch Algo Academy channel. In today's breakdown, we are taking a look at one of our most powerful tools, the OPAM Golden, Silver, Bronze console. Let's see how it helps someone to read structure, detect reaction zones, and bring clarity to our charts. Before everything, I have discussed about these golden lines previously in many videos, so go ahead and check those videos, basically weekly intro videos or weekly web sessions, training sessions, does go through this golden lines concept over and over again. So I will be brief about the golden lines. Basically, golden lines are the support and resistance for the day, and then you have the silver lines that are also active as support and resistance. Sometimes they active as take profit zones. When you take some entries on the golden line touches, so you can see here the touch continue towards silver and then bounce back and touch the gold again and continue to move up. So those kind of stuff can be done with silver, and then the bronze is something that should be only traded within the first hour and the last hour, last 30 minutes basically. And then the reason bronze won't work in the first hour is if the volatility of the first few minutes is really high. That means this indicator does come with this light, these candles, white candles and yellow candles. So if you see those white and yellow candles popping up after 9:30 in many bars, basically at least like 2 or 3 bars, that basically tells you that the bronze lines would not work for the day. So then only silver and silver and gold will work really well. So keep that in mind when using the indicator and this golden line theory. The other thing, let's see. Visually, the console displays the zones as horizontal bands, and you will see golden lines plotted with bold yellow, silver with gray, and bronze with red dotted. And then these zones only show when multiple internal conditions are met, including RSI, momentum shifts, MACD, histogram behaviors, and custom configuration logics that we have. And then the thing is that I want to go through a couple of user cases. Also, I want to explain how to draw these lines. So since I have already driven, because I have been trading QQQ, SPY, and SPX, I had these already. So for you, when you are adding again, make sure to just put these lines, and then you can update by double clicking. Just update the first for first, and then second for the second. 56434, that's the second one. So daily these numbers updates, so every day you can go ahead and update once you have saved the charts. So this is the same process for all the stocks that you are doing. You can go ahead and update like that, and this indicator does work with all the stocks, all the cryptos and futures such as gold, crude, platinum, silver, everything that you are trading. This works really well. Probably I haven't checked, but with forex currencies as well. So why not? When crypto is working, it should too. And all right. So the next thing, before I go through all these signals, I will talk to you guys about this chart here. So now you understood the table on the right corner. That is basically the key component of this indicator. The left corner is the console to show the historical profitability of the signals that are showing up. So all these signals mentioned here, I think there are 24. They have different probabilities. And then this here win percentage, or it is the probability win percentage of the next bar after the signal was given. So that means how many times. For an example, it says here the green setup or A setup put 16% to 25% probability on the data given for the 2 minutes bars, which is the most available ones. There was 75% win rate. That means 75% out of the four, three times. Next, um, next, did I somehow shut off? Let me double check here again. I had a just call, so my earplug connected. Sorry about that. All right. So the three touches had the directions of down. That means put means down. It went down three times, but one went up. The next candle went up. So that is basically the one. And then the average of that candle, next candle close, was about this much. And then the total percentage gain for those four was around this much. So that's basically a low number for QQQ, but that's for the second um, next candle, right? So the direction could basically take more candles and it could continue to drop. But this gives you an idea where these indicators performing really well. And all these green ones are doing really well. To become green, it has to have more than 75% win rate. And then for them to become red, it has to be less than 60%. And then between 60 to 75 is neutral, so that's color coded with gray background. So that explains it. But the beauty of this becomes really well with crypto type of things, or even actually if you double check with different time frames for QQQ. Let's see. If you are a swing trader, this works much better. So it doesn't always show indications, but today we do have though for 5 minutes on a couple of indicators, signals yesterday as well. But the greens went up, and then let's see 30 minutes. All right, so you have more percentage gains, right? So the averages has gone up too. So and then the touch points have more data, and this gives more accuracy. This gives more clarity of the table. So for an example here, there's a 60% call, a setup call on the 30-minute candle, so on the silver touch, and then it continue to go up. So someone can basically take this one, even though it says let's see, a setup 60%, a setup 60% on calls is right around this area. So even though it doesn't compare to the other green ones, is not the best call, but as if you are aligned with all the other data, and if you are confident of the chart, as you can see, there was a white candle. I have explained with the scalper indicator, when you have white candles, the next thing you can expect is a bottom hit. So probably there may be a bottom hit. Let me see, activating the bottom hit. Yep, there is the bottom hit. So those are actually more confirmations of the direction, so that continue to go up. So previously as well, this here you have the signal for 75%, and then 75% call setup is right around here. So historically there's a 70% win for that, and the next bar it went to green. So that went up 1%. Sorry, $1. So that's opportunity for 30% gain. So those kind of stuff. And then we do have the green data marked with the best winner signal. So if there's a green data, and it will show up with the best winner signal. Doesn't matter if it didn't work, it will still continue to show the results. That means if it doesn't work, there in here it does mention it is 80% win rate. This may have, even though it touched and went down a little bit, actually it went down a lot. Let me run a replay here, how it worked at that point, and then we can come to a conclusion with let's do 1 minute. Okay, it went down first and then up. Actually, the indicator is still loading, so let's wait until the load is done. Okay, let's run now. Okay, so it went up and a little bit down. It did went and touch the take profit. So for this best winner, normally it will do about 0.626, which is, let's see, 46 and 65 setup. B setup puts here, right? Okay, so 0.054. So if it is 0.054, something like that, if it drops 30 cents, that's pretty much the take profit average previously. So that's somewhere we can take profit, or you can also get the stop loss until that area and then let the other time frames play out. This is not a best example because we don't trade QQQ with 30 minutes, but I'm just giving some idea for trading this. All right, so another thing, let's go ahead and check the a crypto. All right, so the crypto here, 4 green best setups for 30 minutes. Let's see, 45, if I can increase that amount somehow. I take, yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4 as well. Let's see, 1 minute here. Well, sorry, this is one, not 1 minute, this is 1 hour. So I do have 1 hour, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, right? Okay, I like that. All right, so let's double check how things went. That was actually a good setup. It went down a lot. Nobody's going to take the full amount, but you can at least take profit on the next candle down. The same thing here, 65, but it's not the best candle. This is the best candle it shows. So the best TP take profit is somewhere around here. So basically, if I took a trade entry in this area, I have to take profit around that that best TP signal. So if I continue to keep it, there's a flatten as well. So that flatten, if indicated, I need to exit all my positions on that area. So that's where the flatten is. I haven't explained flatten, but flatten is basically it's a guard to for the signals. If something goes bad, if the direction continue to turn opposite, the flatten shows up, and it means I would have to basically sell my hand. So most of the time when I'm doing options, I do have a win rate 1 to 1. Not win rate, I mean the ratio of the profit to risk is 1-to-1 on sometimes, and then sometimes on wave 2 it's about 2-to-1. So wave 1 is 1-to-1. So for an example, let's say my target is to take 20%, and the stop loss is 20% as well. This flatten saves that ratio. Basically, the flatten normally comes around maybe 8% or 12% sometimes. So I will still save some money if things goes bad. That's why the flatten is. And then I have the best take profit signal. That is also somewhere for me to figure out if I should sell here, if I'm confused with the entire chart system, and if I'm not getting the vibe for the day and everything is not going according to plan, take profit signal there is helpful. Always the take profit signal comes with the candle, but once the candle close is when it basically have the calculation to show the next candle's position. So that means wherever the candle close, it will calculate the percentage, and then you take the direction from the next candle. I'm talking about once the signal is fired and we are still in the signal candle, not the take profit candle, because take profit also comes with the signal, a best signal, and then the best option to exit or take profit is on the second candle, which is here. On this case, this is actually a win rather than flatten. Okay, so let's see if there's any other good examples. All right, so this one, let's say we took somewhere here, the take profit is shown in this area. Yeah, do we have any bigger numbers? This is a 70% win for call, 66, which is this one, right? Yeah. So that's a 0.15%, but there are bigger ones as well. But it's fine if I'm doing crypto with futures. This is still an entry that I can take, but this continued went up, right? The way that I can do, I can have a trailing stop at this number, and then let this run up, but the stop is always here, and the more it goes up, maybe I can have a take profit of 3% versus 1%, 1.5% loss. But I do have the guards from the flatten, and also I now have the take profit as the trailing stop for this crypto as well. So that will help me to get the maximum on this drop. Similarly here as well, for example, if you take this, is showing 80%, 50% something that which is here. But if I have 3% profit gain somewhere below, right? And then you have 1.5% which didn't hit, so it continued to go down, and until it hit the best winner signal here, so it will close and take an opposite direction trade, which is a short and then a long, right? So that saves as well. So let's see a few more examples for crypto. Let's keep covering. Okay, so here's a good one. Best candle. Let's see from here. Showing the best take profit is somewhere here. But if I let it go to 3%, it will hit around that area. However, it continue to drop. So it doesn't matter what it drop, how long it drop. If I have a consistent win rate with this data, it is much better for me. Even this one is best. It have the signal, and then the thing went up until 1.5. But it's this trading these, except the best winners, has a different strategy. So when you use this one, take a look at it, take a look at how things work, and historically. But for automations, if someone is into automations, best winner indicator is the best. And then these are for manual um, human interfered positions based on educational information of the charts and directions. So that's the difference between these signals. We can take a look at some other details on the option side. So let's see how things went yesterday. Actually, Friday, not yesterday. This is Friday. Is the silver? Okay, silver did not update yet. Let me get that chart. 639820. Was that today's? Oh, this is some. I have gone for a couple of weeks before. This here might be better. Let me hide the. Let me update the line so it is much clearer for everyone. All right, I have updated the chart. Now let's take a look at the play on Friday. At the beginning of the day, we had white candle. So the bronze line basically doesn't work. So and then the probability of 5% on bronze calls is low. See, 5% actually. So it's not that great either. So you can see the calls probability for B setup doesn't actually it has a 60% win rate, but in this case it's too low. 5% is too low, and then you also have white candles. So would not trade that. Continued, it had the continued drop, but there's a way that you can also trade the white candles. If you have this scalper, you just activate this extreme downtrend and then bottom hit. And basically, someone can draw small trend lines, and as soon as within the next 4 candles, the opening is below, which is this one, this candle. Then you have a short or put taken here, and then you can continue to trail with 9 SMA or anything that you guys use to exit. VWAP is also an option. That's a different story. I will just close this here. All right, so okay, so now I actually need the waves. Let me shut this off. All right. So it continued to drop, and then here again there's a 5% one. Even though it did went up, it's not a good signal. Continue to drop, and then the first put signal is a B setup, 35% chance. Now when the momentum is continuing drop, and then this is a slight going up, and then reaching towards the golden line 3. So the reach, there's a slight sensitivity detector that we have when it is closing in to a line. It has that detected, and then the signal shows, and once someone take that signal, the entry from here for puts, you can continue to short it. The thing with between these two, this is a 5% and this is a 35%, so the probability is higher. This one is 5%, so the probability is low, even though it is closing in on a gold line, right? So that, but you can see between these silver bronze line signals versus the gold line signal, there is a reaction. It did actually went up a little bit. So there you could have made 10% or something like that if you trade. Uh, but still, the probability is higher in this area. You had a couple of probabilities less than 5 from the morning, but this was the highest one for the day. So taking this was a wise decision, even though the table shows that it was not that great. I actually didn't check here. Let me double check here. 35 35 puts is here, but a 50-50 chance. I'll remove this one. There's a way you can remove everything, so not distracting. Okay, so now you check you continued it, and then when you have these no color areas, those are no man's land. I wouldn't trade it, but if you activate the bottom hit signal, you could have taken some trades here. So similarly for the what do you call the extreme downtrend, you can also do the same thing with lines, drawing lines, and then taking the trade and continue to trail it. Again, I have built many videos about it. Just go ahead and check other videos about OnePunch Algo Scalper that explains how to trade those kind of signals. So here, and then there is another 80% chance A setup. That was a big one. A setups are better chances, and then it continued to grow as well. So there are two signals for Friday could have made 100% profit on SPX. So let's run it kind of real time with 1 second to see how the reactions happen, so you get an idea. Same kind of reaction. Let's run spy and see. And so that's the put 100%. Okay, so that's the golden line 3 still. Yep, that's the B setup, and another B setup. That's also a good one. So there are 3 in SPY for Friday. So similarly with SPX, this did also had 100% profitability on puts if you have taken all 3 signals. The reason the day was really, showing momentum at the beginning, and the momentum has happened. So these are really low volume trades, and it's zigzag below the golden line 4. Right. So again, this is not financial advice or trade signal. This is not a trade signal tool. This is a supporting tool for support and resistance lines that visually shows when to basically enter or exit based on the data I have already explained and trained on how to do using golden lines. So the reason I came up with these signals, because some of the members wasn't seeing the exact areas that these are touching. So I wanted to create these signals as a byproduct. But the golden line indicator is basically the tables, which are the powerhouse for the OnePunch Algo Academy. All right, so if you are ready to explore this and the rest of the OnePunch Algo suites, check the link below in our description and join our community in Discord. We have a VIP launch. We have VIP membership that allows you guys to get all the tools for one fee, which is heavily discounted. And if you want to get the tools one by one, and it is available as well in onepunchalgo.com. The other thing, these tools have trials, so do request me if you want a trial, comment me, and I will give you guys 2 weeks trials. This is a special only for YouTube. So if you are coming from YouTube, just join our Discord channel and let me DM me and let me know if you want 2 weeks instead of the normal 1 week trial. All right, again, thank you for listening this far, and please subscribe. That means a lot. I can continue to create indicators and update you guys with the version upgrades, because I'm heavily involved in this project. We have used a lot of AI agents. We have continue to use AI, our own AIs as well. We are working in a lot of projects behind the scene, and we will continue to take this indicator to the next level every time. I have been doing this for many years, since 2017, building indicators. The OnePunch Algo Scalper, before this indicator, was the biggest indicator that I have, and now this has become the biggest one. And we do have 2-3 more indicators that are powerful for different kind of scenarios, strategies like stock trading, fair value trading, 3 months forecasting, and then we also have crypto fair value stuff, and we have many tools that can be used, and all of these are mathematical data points, mathematical probabilities, nothing FOMO, nothing based on predictions or emotions. This everything that I'm creating here and educating are mathematical probabilities and hypotheses sometimes, but with backed data. So welcome to join our channel and learn this stuff and see for yourself. If it doesn't work, you can leave, no hard feelings. But a lot of people, we have a lot of people that are really learn themselves, put their time understanding these tools, and now starting to become very successful. All right, thank you. See you guys next time.